So I want all the teachers out here feel that it's your noble profession. You are privileged to be in that teacher. You teach them well and
passion.
Always, yes, with passion, and say that I am teaching other people's children with a confidence that God will make sure my children's life will be good now and hereafter.
Yes.
So, and I say again, in Islam, there is three things that we live when we die. Number one is good children who pray for you. Number two, the donation that you give to people. Number three is good knowledge that can be beneficial to mankind.
Yes.
So teachers have this third one. And God is kind that some people have no children, so they have money to donate. Some people have no money to donate, but they have good knowledge. It does not be only academic knowledge. Even how to make jemput-jemput pisang also is a knowledge. If you teach, if beneficial, you are creating value to the world.
Yes.
So,
and at the end of the day, how you define success.
Yes, so success to me is a progressive realization of a worthy cause. And all of us have, in our life, we have to discover our purpose. When we say we are purposeful, is that wherever we are doing, we feel enjoy. We feel the joy and we love what you do, and we do what we love. Then you're on purpose. And once you're on purpose with passion, you have God's help all the time, and you do it sincerely from your heart. Work with your heart rather than with your mind alone.
Yes. Okay, so that is from the role of the teacher.
Yeah.
But how about from the education ministry? What is their role in a sense in encouraging and motivating teachers? Because I know that teachers are human beings. They have their good days and bad days. I mean, in a sense, I think I have went through a process where I can't say hate, I really hurt. My feelings are really hurt by a few of my teachers, but at the end of the day, they have their bad days.
Yes.
That's why they become cranky during classes, and those who throws the.
Yes.
I've been thrown the
eraser.
The blackboard eraser because I was talking in the class that. Oh, okay, all right, but it really hurts my feeling because I'm like, my mom never even raised a hand, and you actually, by the end of the day, they have their bad days. Teachers are human, so
I said earlier that people who are unhappy can never make others happy. So basically, the teacher who misbehave are not happy themselves, and most of the time, people who are not happy at home can never be happy at work. So it's important. It's a cycle actually. If the working environment is good, they are happy at home. When they are happy at home, they are happy at work. But if neither is good, that's why I say when you go to work, you must be focused. Now I'm at work, I want to be the best of what I'm supposed to be today. When I go home, I become a good wife, a good mother, whatever. So again, I understand that teachers have this, but it's a vicious cycle. So in terms of education ministry, number one, we as an organization, we must remember this quotation. Love people, use money. Not love money and use people. But I think the government has done a lot to increase the remuneration and living standard of teachers. But sometimes we also have to look whether are we making people working from their heart or from their mind. In other words, I'm just visualizing a school in which when they start school, the teacher will just sit down because we say a good teacher tells, an average teacher tells, a good teacher explains, an excellent teacher inspires. Before each class, the teacher will start, okay, sit down, think. See yourself in 5 years' time, 10 years, where you want to be. What is our aim of studying today? You must tell the purpose of everything they're doing. And I've done in the school, in Selangor, where I give motivation talk, and I actually make them do affirmations, positive affirmations to themselves. I am a genius, I'm intelligent, I love studying, I respect my teachers. All the good messages, they say this in the school assembly. And according to them, the performance has really increased. And most students, see, once you put positivity, negativity will go. So teachers and ministry or whoever, each of us are always planting positive thoughts. Because as I say again, everything is about attitude. So the people in ministry who make policy, you must, what's the intention of writing the policy? Is it for just your own KPI so that you get a promotion? No. It's for the whole nation. Look at the big picture. Whatever you do, you must know the impact of your work. It's to help develop the nation and make sure everyone has a good quality of life now and hereafter. Not just now. Because now people live 20 years only. Then they die. We want everyone to have this quality. So I tell the policymakers, whatever you do, do from your heart, sincerely, of what for others, not what's in for me. Always what you can give. Because if you give without expecting what to receive, the thing that got the highest power with full abundance, most merciful, give you beyond your expectation. This is what I want to change the mindset and heart set of people.
And I don't know, this is sort of my experience. I really think teachers shouldn't choose favourites.
Oh, yes.
It's even with parents, you know, sometimes you have 5, 6 kids, you choose favourites.
Yes.
You know, when you choose favourites in the class,
Yes.
it's really, in a sense...
And the favourites are usually the ones who respond very well.
Yes.
Or who, as you mentioned earlier, who physically look good. Or, you know, there's some characteristic that the teacher values.
Who sits in front of the class.
Blue-eyed boy.
Blue-eyed boy, teacher's pet. I think it's important that, you know, a teacher must tell, I love all of you. I love. You must show your love to your children first, your students first. Because, see, if someone who we know love us, tell us off, we don't get hurt.
Yes.
In other words, they have very high emotional bank account with us. That's why when our students, as a teacher, if they make mistakes, sometimes when I give lecture, I say, okay, this is I call it, I teach ophthalmology, thinking ophthalmology and making the mistake session. Wow, people feel good because I purposely want people to make mistake. So that when they make mistake, it's better to make mistake now rather than in your exam and in your job later as an eye doctor.
Yes, yes.
So never mind, please make the mistake now. And the more mistake you make, once I tell you it's a mistake, you remember for the rest of your life.
Yes.
So teachers should encourage mistake. It's not a mistake, it's not a failure, it's a lesson. Nothing is a failure, everything is a lesson in life. So this is something that we cannot control what happened to us, but we control our response. So for example, I know someone gave me a feedback. You know how I talk about teachers? A patient said, Prof, can you talk about teachers? Because my students, my students, when they come back from school, they don't want to go to school because they are very punitive, they get scolded. So if only we change the environment of the school, and if you look at all the people who go mak rempit and all that, why do they have to go speed so fast? To show something, to have this acknowledgement, because they never get acknowledged. So if every teacher will say, oh, I like your hairstyle today, I like the way you tie your shoe, keep on telling good things about others and increase self-esteem, this will really change the positive self-image you must create in your students. It's very important.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Muhamad. If you like what you heard, Vitamins for the Mind, tune in next week for a new segment. And I'd just like to take this short time to thank the best teacher I ever had, a certain Christina Chan from Asanta Secondary School, who said exactly that. I love you to all the students.
Yes, I love all my teachers. I'm a teacher's pet, actually. I'm such a teacher's pet to all my teachers, all my sirs and madams, and I think you all remember me. Hopefully you still remember me.
Okay, we're going for a short break. We'll be right back with our second Hot Shot segment. Stay with us.